Welcome everyone to AWA, the Affiliated Wrestling Alliance World Fighting Showcase Britannia. This is the story of exactly how the promotion formerly known as HCW became known as it is today as the AWA, and the television show right here is called World Fighting Showcase Britannia. This is the last ever singles championship defense of the PWN World Heavyweight Championship. The champion on the left-hand side of your screen, the Barnsley Brawler, taking on that man right there, TC Brown, very popular right here in Wolverley Sports and Social Club. The manager on the outside of the ring, the PWN owner, and at this point in time, the owner of the promotion. One fall, 20-minute time limit. This one was for the PWN World Heavyweight Championship. It happened just a couple of weeks ago. Lock up, and straight to the corner goes the Barnsley Brawler. Clean break by TC Brown. We're going for another one right here. My name's Dick Witherspoon, and I'm bringing you the action from Wolverley Sports and Social Club right here on World Fighting Showcase Britannia. Wherever you're watching us, thank you for joining us each and every week. Third lockup of the contest coming up right here. The Brawler, this time sending Brown to the corner. And a clean break. Very recently, the Barnsley Brawler has been sticking to the rules, despite the fact that his manager Thomas J. Curtis has urged him to do whatever he needs to break the rules. Working on that previously injured leg of TC Brown, recently back from injury. We saw just last week his first match back from injury when he defeated the Black Demon. A leg drop right onto the knee. And now cranking it up with his legs. Really working on that injured knee, which is quite heavily bandaged on TC Brown. Kick to the inside of the leg this time. Big punch to the thigh of the Gloucestershire native from Cirencester. TC Brown has brought a lot of fans with him for this World Heavyweight Championship contest. This was officially the last ever HCW wrestling show before it changed the name to the AWA, and this is exactly the lead up to it. We'll bring you exactly how it happened right here today. Be sure to join us each and every week, no matter where you're watching us, as we bring you all the action from live AWA shows, news and information on where to see us. We are next in action on Saturday, the 5th of January, for the 22nd annual Rumble Mania. That will be at the Civic Hall in Stourport. Getting a helper from ringside is TC Brown, and Make-A-Wish for the Barnsley Brawler. A little tag team action from TC Brown with a little friend of his. Big high five for a very lucky fan at ringside. Still hobbling around the ring. TC Brown getting back into the ring now. The Brawler wincing in pain here, but wisely taking that leg again. Much as Brawler is in his name, he knows he's wrestling. Does the Barnsley Brawler, the man from Yorkshire, England. Also the current Yorkshire champion, a title which only will be defended on shows in that area. We will be back up there in Dinnington at the Dinnington Resource Centre a little bit later on in the year. We're talking about Friday the 12th of April. We will be back in Dinnington at the Dinnington Resource Centre Friday the 12th of April with a show that will feature the Billington Bulldogs. Yes, the nephews of the late great Dynamite Kid. Inverted atomic drop from TC Brown. And this is his finishing hold. The sharpshooter used by his close personal friend, the Hitman Bret Hart. Really cranking on it. But you got to remember that TC Brown has got a bad knee himself, and it takes a little bit of knee pressure to put that hold on. And whoa, the Barnsley Brawler this time has got Brown's own hold on him. With an already injured leg, TC Brown in all kinds of trouble. The Barnsley Brawler really wrenching his own hold in, and he taps out a gallant effort against a great champion. Thomas J. Curtis runs and gets the belt, and we have a winner. The last ever singles title defense of that man right there. We'll see in the next match exactly why. We'll be back with more right after this.
Just like Christmas, Easter or New Year's, anytime you see all the members of the network in one place, it's something special. It's something magical. It's an event, if you will, and that is what tonight is. A special, magical event. It's a Survivor Series 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. Team HCW one side, Team PWN on the other. And if Team PWN wins, then I keep control of the company, and no one can challenge my reign ever again. But if Team HCW wins, then PD Crockett gets control of his company back. But let's just compare who we've got on our team. We've got the PWN World Heavyweight Champion, the Barnsley Brawler. You've got the Tag Team Champions, Dickie Bowen, and the GWF Commonwealth Champion, Nick Flagg. You've got the living legend, Lewis Blaine. You've got the PWN Ladies Champion, Miss Peggy Lee, the First Lady of PWN. And of course, my humble self, Thomas J. Curtis, the boss, the owner of HCW and PWN. And you compare us to HCW, well, guys, do you want to tell them what you think about HCW? Exactly, who? They're going to be nobody after we're done with them tonight. So, enjoy this while you can, ladies and gentlemen, because once we're done beating HCW and leaving all their broken bodies on the ring, then PWN will reign supreme forever.
You heard comments just a second ago from Thomas J. Curtis and his PWN network. And here they are coming to the ring. Right there at the front, PWN World Heavyweight Champion, the Barnsley Brawler. The legendary Lewis Blaine, Ladies Champion. Miss Peggy Lee, Global Wrestling Federation Commonwealth Champion and PWN Tag Team title holder. Nick Flagg. Of course, Thomas J. Curtis himself. And young Dickie Bowen will be shortly behind him. This is officially 5-on-5 SurvivorCatch action. Elimination contest. Stealing a drink from ringside is this thug. Puts the lid on and back it goes, empty bottle. He doesn't care what he takes. Here come the second team representing HCW. They're very well traveled. Johnny Rose, the winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award. That's the first member of the team at ringside. Awaiting the arrival of team member number 2, and here he is. You just saw him. in action a few seconds ago. Still hobbling from the leg after the sharpshooter from the Barnsley Brawler. We're talking about TC Brown. Very, very popular with the fans here in Waverley Sports and Social. That's 2 of the 5. At this point, we only know who 4 of the HCW team members are. There is a special mystery guest. Dan Stryker, team member number 3. Always very popular here with the fans at ringside. One more team member that we know of. And here he is. A man that likes to make an entrance. We're talking about the Foxcatcher, David Toro. Former 2-time Wrestler of the Year. TC Brown, of course, taking the honors in 2018. Holds the world record for the wrestling's longest ring entrance, I believe. That's 4 people. We are awaiting the arrival of just one more member of the HCW team. And here he is, making a big return. We've not seen him since the summer. And here he is with the Book of Cashology. We're talking about Mike Cash.
Not for me, but for you, all of you. And I am going to help HCW here tonight. Thank you very much.
Mike Cash is the mystery guest. We'll be back after the break with the conclusion of this great match. We are underway. Dick Witherspoon at ringside, bringing you SurvivorCatch Action Elimination Contest. Let me just quickly explain the rules. Once you're pinned, submit, counted out, or disqualified, you must go back to the dressing room area. Elimination contest. However many on the team. Quick roll up here, and that's it. Nick Flag is gone. 1/2 of the tag team champions is gone. Dan Stryker now takes hold of the other tag team member. We're talking about Dickie Bowen. Elimination contest. Plus the singles titles. We're talking about the PWN World Heavyweight Championship and the Global Wrestling Federation Commonwealth Championship are also on the line. So right now, the Commonwealth Champion is Dan Stryker. After pinning Nick Flag right there. The Foxcatcher is in on the arm of young Dickie Bowen. Next week, we will be bringing you singles action between these two very men. Great light heavyweight contest. I can assure you that will be. TC Brown into the ring now. Stryker, Cash, Rose, Foxcatcher, and Brown against Dickie Bowen, Lewis Blaine, the Barnsley Brawler, and Thomas J. Curtis. At this point, looks like a heart attack on the way. Foxcatcher David Taro from rope to rope to rope again, and it's a heart attack. Fresh from the book of the Hart Foundation. Talking about TC Brown's personal friend, Bret Hart, and the late Jim the Anvil. That's a 3 after a heart punch. Second man eliminated from the contest, making it 4-on-4 at this point. Foxcatcher is gone. Of course, Nick Flag is also gone. TC Brown getting back into the ring to take on 35-year wrestling veteran Lewis Blaine. using the strength advantage. And a big gang up in the corner here. Also on the legs, which have already had an attack earlier on this evening. Big right hand shot to TC Brown. Still the PWN World Heavyweight Champion at this point, the Barnsley Brawler. At the moment, the Global Wrestling Federation Commonwealth Champion is Dan Stryker. So there's 4 on each team and a champion on each team at this point. Whoever wins this contest for their team, be it PWN for Thomas J. Curtis or HCW for Petey Crockett, they get to keep control of the promotion and do whatever they want with it. Taunting Johnny Rose there is the Barnsley Brawler. TC Brown in trouble at this point. In comes young Dickie Bowen, one half of the PWN World Tag Team Champions. Of course, his teammate DDT's the leg. Of course, his teammate Nick Flagg has been eliminated. Illegal use of the ropes now. Referee Mr. X admonishes him. In comes Lewis Blaine once again with a big boot to that already injured knee, and one man that knows how to break down a body part. It is Lewis Blaine, 35 years in the business. Former European champion over in France. Multi-time tag team champion, not just here, but throughout the wrestling world. Still working on that already injured knee. He took a lot of time out, did Brown, to recuperate the injury. Did he come back a little soon? He certainly looked ready to go during his contest with the Barnsley Brawler, but he got caught in his very own move. And now, for the first time officially in the match, the manager of the team, Thomas J. Curtis. He may well be a manager, but he's done a bit of wrestling in his time. Former TV champion, former AWF World 6-Man Tag Team Champion. He certainly knows his wrestling. He's not always had a bad attitude. Started here in HCW as a referee. Big forearm uppercut from the Barnsley Brawler, who also started here as a referee. Reaching for the tag now. TC Brown, Johnny Rose. The Barnsley Brawler says he wants some of Mike Cash. It's been a long time since we've seen Mike Cash in the ring, way back in the summer. Petey Crockett has brought him back in for this one on special request from Petey. Showing off the muscles. Dickie Bowen, the muscles from Mansfield. A big low blow right there. Not afraid to break the rules, clearly. Looks like a Eat the Sneaks is on its way here. Pushes it away. Up. That's the cash converter. Could that be it? Not many have got up from it. He's won world titles with that one. Dickie Bowen eliminated. Making it 4-on-3 now. Barnsley Brawler waiting behind him. Big right hand shot from the PWN World Heavyweight Champion. Mike Cash goes from corner to corner. Boots him. Leg drop. We're looking at 2 eliminations in a row here for Mike Cash. A big right hand shot from the multi-time champion of HCW. Clothesline. The leader of Cashology is back here in Wolverley Sports and Social Club. Cash goes from rope to rope, and that's the bang. The Barnsley bang. No one gets up from that one. Mike Cash eliminated. Lewis Blaine tagged in. We're now looking at 3 on each team. Dan Stryker and Lewis Blaine squaring off now. 2 men that know each other very well. Former teammates as part of the Team Wessex team a few years back. A sneaky kick there from Lewis Blaine and a big shot to the back on this young veteran Dan Stryker. He's been here in the company a long, long time. Right across the face. Blaine now on Stryker with a submission attempt. Blaine pushed to the corner. And a chop from Stryker to Blaine. Looks like a bulldog, but held on to the very ring-savvy Lewis Blaine. And now Thomas J. Curtis getting involved. Big knee to the back of Dan Stryker. That's the heart punch. Could that be it? It has to be it. It's the heart punch. The big finish for Lewis Blaine right there. And now I believe it's 3 on 2. Johnny Rose, TC Brown taking on Thomas J. Curtis. The Barnsley Brawler and Lewis Blaine. Fans at ringside solemnly on the side of Rose and Brown, but a big sneak attack right on the knee again. Thomas Curtis taking over on HCW's last ever TV champion. I'm talking about TC Brown. That was before Thomas J. Curtis took over the company and abandoned HCW titles, other than the 2 regionals. Atomic drop from Brown to Thomas J. Curtis. Sharpshooter coming up. There it is, right here on the AWA. I'm Dick Witherspoon, bringing you the action. And Thomas J. Curtis has just been eliminated by submission. Sneak attack from Blaine now. It's 2 on 2. Lewis Blaine, of course, now is the Global Wrestling Federation Commonwealth Champion after not long beating Dan Stryker. Sneaky punch there from the Barnsley Brawler. Tag in a Blaine. From rope to rope. Looks like a double clothesline, and it is. Takes the big man down. Big shot to the chest for the double clothesline. Could it be a kick? Spins him around. Rose is pinning Blaine. Rose just eliminated Blaine. And now it's 2 against 1. Barnsley Brawler is all on his own. We have a new Global Wrestling Federation champion in Johnny Rose. Now, unless the Brawler pins him here, ether on the cloth. You can smell it from ringside. But Thomas J. Curtis is not looking at what's happening, and the face of his own man goes into the cloth, knocks the Brawler right out. TC Brown offered in to beat the champion. And that is 3. We have not just winners of this contest, but we have new owners of the company. From right here, this was the point that HCW became the AWA, the Affiliated Wrestling Alliance. Our TV show right here known as World Fighting Showcase Britannia. The company now in the hands of P.D. Crockett, where it's always belonged. P.D. decided to take away the HCW name and call it AWA due to the fact that we have so many affiliates, as well as the fact that PWN, Thomas J. Curtis, ruined the good reputation of HCW. But we'll be keeping, of course, we'll be keeping all the history, all the legacy. 2 new champions, PWN champion Thomas J. Curtis, PWN champion TC Brown, and Global Wrestling Federation Commonwealth champion Johnny Rose. TC Brown asking for the microphone. Let's see what he's got to say.
Thomas, you're still a pillock. Brawler, where's your championship belt? Oh, I'm lying, sorry.
He beat him. He beat him in the end.
Anyone who knows me knows that I love collecting wrestling belts. The only problem is, this one is the PWN World Heavyweight Championship. And to be fair, PWN suck. So, if nobody minds, I don't think I want this belt.
That's what TC Brown thinks of the PWN. The title goes in the trash. I'm Dick Witherspoon. This has been the AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. Thanks for joining us. Join us next week when the Foxcatcher takes on Dickie Bowen in singles action and so much more. This has been AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia, and that is a beaten Thomas J. Curtis and a beaten Barnsley Brawler. They don't look happy. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back same time, same place next week, no matter where you're watching us. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. This is the AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. Rose, Global Wrestling Federation Commonwealth Champion. TC Brown victorious. We'll see you next time.
Have a great Christmas. Have a catch-tastic New Year. I've been your host, P.D. Crockett. Till next time, catch fans.